Jeremiah felt like he wasn't worthy, like he couldn't speak. I believe Moses was that was an excuse that Moses would say, I can't speak very well. And I believe Isaiah might have been one of them. There's probably a lot of them who, had different excuses why they felt like they, you know, shouldn't be in the position God put them in. But the fact is that God already knows your struggles. He already knows your problems. So before He called you, He already knew all that about you. And He loves you anyways, and He still called you and purposed you. And it's by His strength and might that He equips you to fulfill what He has called you to fulfill, you know. So if you are called and chosen, praise God for that, and ask God to help you and to remove negativity. You know what I'm saying? Don't speak negative over your life. Don't speak negative over your body and over your, your finances and all, and speak negative about these things. Just trust God where you are and, you know, try to seek God for what is His approval. Let's not look for man's approval or the world's approval. Let's look for God's approval. And, and like I said, I'm not talking about perfection. When you're seeking God's approval, it should be like, okay, I'm seeking God to get to know Him on a deeper level. I want to please Him. And this is going to develop a faith in you and a trust in you, and a faith that you have in God and a trust that you have in God, that even when you fail, you're gonna feel secure. You know what I'm saying? Even when you fail or you're struggling, you're gonna feel secure because you know who you belong to and you know who you're trusting. There's nothing like, if you've ever experienced where you've actually put your full trust and faith in God in every situation. Some of us put faith in God in certain things, but we struggle to release and trust Him in everything. I know that for myself. But if you've ever got to a certain point to where you've really just put your faith and trust in God in every situation, it's so freeing. There's a freedom that comes with that because you may not know what's going to come. You may not know how, you know, you're going to pay your bill, or you're going to have to, you don't know what it's going to look like or how you're going to make it through the situation you're in. But once you trust God with it, it's like it's so freeing because even though you don't know how it's going to happen, you just know, well, I ain't got to worry about it because God's got me. And that may be hard for you, but take a step of faith. A lot of people think that they have to have 100% undoubting faith in order to take that step. No, God can do so much with the little bit of faith that you have. You just have to take the step. Use the little bit of faith you have, and